Well, it never fails. Right now we're about 10 minutes late. Might not look like it, but the sun literally came up. We're about 10 minutes past where we should have been. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but hey, shit happens. Shit happens. Just grabbing a few more things, loading up a few more things, and then we're out of here. Can't forget that. That's... Ooh, focus, damn you. Oh, my lens dirty. Come on. I guess my camera's like me in the morning. It doesn't have very good eyesight. Focus. It's the best you're going to get. Well, just unpacking a few things, deciding what we're doing today. We always pack a few different things depending on what the plan is. Well, starting off the morning, it's about 2 hours in. Old man is just around the corner over there, sitting in the truck. Seen quite a few fresh deer tracks. Seen a deer run by already, but couldn't tell if it was a buck or doe, and it was running too quick. Didn't even bother chasing because I don't know what it is. But I'm going to maybe try to make my videos a little different this year. Only turn on the camera when I see anything. Maybe I'll still get some shots when I change areas, but feels good to be out here. Feels good to be out here. Last night, got very little sleep, but looks like I'm not walking that far. The old man's already coming behind me. What the hell? I guess he got cold. Anyway, guess I'll get back to you guys once I get up to my permanent spot. Well, I just chased in a little tiny one. Probably wasn't even worth it. Kind of see the opening back there, but I'm not going any farther. No way. I see a nice opening up ahead there. Maybe I will head in, but I am just getting wet. That's for sure. I just reached down and I'm like, where the hell's my phone? And then I realized, wait a minute, I know exactly where it is. I'm making a video with it. But yeah, it went this way here. You can see it's rough tracks there. Right there, right there. But I mean, the way I'm looking at it, if there's still snow in the trees, right? You can see right there, the snow on the trees back in there. It was tiny, not a big enough set of antlers to even bother with. That's the way I'm thinking of it. I came in this far. I don't want to go any farther. No way. If it was big enough, there'd be more snow knocked off the trees. And again, I seen it. It had antlers, but nothing really to brag about. Still snowing out, but man, is it nice and peaceful in here. I'm a little bit wet, but it's warm. It's probably about -5 today, which is warm in my opinion. But I seen that stump there after, and I'm like, thought that was it for sure, but no, it wasn't. Yeah, there is an opening back there, but I don't feel like getting wet today. I just came around this corner here. Back there's where the buck went up, and there's a big fat ass doe. Oh, there she goes. That better not have been a buck, because there was a doe right here. But I'm tired, I'm cold, I'm heading back. But you guys seen a doe right there. I hope that showed up on video, but going around the corner, she was sitting right in here. So, yeah. I'm tired, I'm cold. I'm gonna make a little bit of noise now. But I'm going to head back to the main highway. Yeah, those are little tiny tracks now. Those aren't what I was following before. But I'm getting tired. If I go down here, I'll probably see her again. The one that just snorted and ran away on me. So I could go that way, but yeah, I'll go this way. They all go to where I'm heading, and that's that far pipeline. Yeah. A little bit of a trip, but well, I guess I'll shut off this camera for now. Again, I'm not doe hunting, it's just buck hunting. That other one, I'm not going to follow through the thick bush, but that's the doe I seen here that he was after. So I could be quiet, I could kind of hang around for a bit, but my fingertips are a little cold. Oh, the track's going up right here, and right there. Some tracks going that way, but that is the trail out. This is the long way around, so I guess I'll head this way. Yeah, and I'm not in any kind of hurry or anything no more, or any kind of hurry really, but well, back to you guys I guess when I do get back to the main road. Yeah, track stopped. She went right across there. Yeah. I'm not walking through that shit. Not today. No way in hell. There's another opening. Oh. I hear chicken. There's another opening up ahead here where I could actually catch around and go to the back side of this bush. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Well, I seen a medium doe and a 5x5 buck. 5x5 buck is worth putting a little bit more time into, but when I tell my dad I'll be back in 10 minutes and I've been gone already over an hour, you know what I mean? But I know where every single one of these trails, the bush line here, once I get around this corner. Oh, I heard something there. Maybe I did. Once I'm around this corner, I'm in an open field right by the main road again. See if they're playing around that area. Could be where they're heading by trying to cut across. About half an hour since I made the last update. Just heading back to the main road. The old man's about 2 kilometers away. I just got to take this road about 3/4 of a kilometer east, and then I got to go about 1.5 kilometers or so north, and I'll find this truck. Not too big of a deal. I'm not using a compass, I'm not using a map book, I'm not using anything. See, here's the trail I was on originally. That I left to go to the back bush line because the trail stopped, like there was no more tracks on here. So because there was no tracks here, I decided to jump onto the main road. But now if I actually follow this trail back, it actually follows the main road back there. So I'll do that for a bit. No, this isn't a deer trail. Well, I guess they kind of consider it is, but this is actually for dirt bikes, a single track. I love hunting it. It is awesome for hunting. You can be so quiet. And it's very popular for a deer to decide to jump on the trail. But going back this way, I might actually run into them again. See what happens. I'd like to get a video shot of that buck. At the time we first seen him when he was on the pipeline where we're starting to hunt. He would be, no joke, about 1,000 yards away from us. So, and then I just decided to grab on his trail and follow him. Only got a quick glimpse of him. Binoculars help, of course. She just booked it through there. Yeah, it was a she. Don't see her through the camera at all, but I don't know if you guys see her at all. I don't see anything. But that one was definitely a doe. She jumped from the trail. You guys can see no trails right now. Oh, was that her that I just seen there? Okay, doe, quit showing me yourself. Show me the buck I seen. I bet you she just took off right back to that other field. One that I was just on about 45 minutes ago. Yeah, I don't see her anywhere in there. If I really wanted to care, I'd be looking through my binoculars. Yeah. Or looking through my scope. Like if there's a buck that I just seen there, oh damn right I would be, but not for a stinky doe. Okay. There's a pipeline there that I started on. I could cut across any time, but I'm not too worried about that. Kind of sucks I didn't get my camera out fast enough to catch her because she kind of stood there for a bit. But I gotta try to find where that buck took off. You think if that doe would have stayed there, right, and didn't run, I would have just sat my ass down somewhere and just waited for the buck to kind of find her. But she's equally as shy. So even though I don't plan to shoot her, she's pretty shy. I don't know. This would be interesting for guys on dirt bikes to cross. I don't think many people will be taking their dirt bikes out anymore this year. That's for sure. Oh, her trail's still not here. I guess she actually never made it up to this trail yet. So if she's trying to come back this way, the wind is everywhere, by the way. I'm not even looking at the direction. I know it's coming to my back right now. So it's a north wind, you could say. It's away. Oh, I just heard something. Well, I'm gonna put this away. Old man's probably wondering where the hell I took off to by now, that's for sure. Old tracks there. Well, I just checked the tracks from that doe that I just seen. That wasn't the one I just showed on the camera, but yeah, they're smaller, so it's guaranteed not to 5x5. I seen clearly no antlers on that one. But I brought my quad down this trail a few times. I remember doing that. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but it actually fits. Who was I hunting with out here? Oh, tons of people. But I normally show everyone this trail. It's a freaking sweet ass trail to do some hunting in. But again, if I keep on talking to the camera, I'm not going to get shit. And technically that buck, I gave up following him right about here, but on the other end of the trail through the bush. So I better shit up and see what happens. Well, I decided just to head back the same way I came in. But actually, why I got the front camera on? Hey, yeah, whatever. If you guys can see that, my trail tracks are pretty well almost covered in certain areas from the wind, and then some areas it's melting. But yeah, it kind of sucks. For some reason, now that I face this direction, my fingers and everything are freaking warm, toasty. Huh. Can't go wrong with that. I do got gloves in my pocket. I'm just too lazy to put them on. So, wearing my shitty shoes. So, that wasn't even on camera, was it? Whoa. Shitty boots. Let's just say, not very waterproof. So, see what the old man, see if he's seen anything. Again, she just got chased more back into there. There's the field that I walked around at the very beginning all the way around. Off once I left this trail I'm walking right now, but I'll switch camera views. Just give me a second. Hey, wait a minute. Is that a pause feature? Anyone know what the little round dot thing does on the iPhone 7 underneath the record? I don't know what it is. Didn't seem to do much. Well, I don't remember seeing it there either. It's where your thumbnails normally appear. I was thinking, pause feature, that might be handy, but I guess not. Well, leave it open. Here's what I seen him the first time. And then the doe I seen the second time. But by the time I seen the buck here, he was running like hell down this trail, and I would have been actually quite a ways back here still. It would have been impossible, pretty much. That trail would have been right by that Christmas tree. Well, I don't see the old man anywhere. I don't even see his tracks. I told him to park in here, damn it. Yeah, not too big of a deal. Nice area, that's for sure. The trail system that this leads to, I'm pretty much, you could say, officially the first house. Yeah. 1,750,000 acres of crown land behind me. And if you take the trail, not the main road, the trail, I am the first house off the main trail. That's pretty sweet. Wow, is it windy. There's the old man. I think he's taking a shit. Right there. How much you guys bet he's taking a shit for him to leave the truck? But this one, the video footage is going to be useless. So that's over there is where we were parked the first time we seen him. This way.
Let's see the big doe.
You seen the doe that I just had on camera?
Yeah, the big doe. I couldn't do nothing. I
No.
couldn't shoot it.
But there was two of them. The other one was a buck, and then
the big doe. I thought it was a buck at first. I had to sit there and look at it. That's why I walked in closer to make sure.
I thought you were taking a shit.
No, definitely.
See, I was going to cut across here, but he decided just to follow back that way. About half an hour before dark, I just seen a little spiker, you could say. Oh, 3 on each side. He was kind of playing back in there. He's the reason why I'm on this trail. I walked after him. Snow's actually hitting so strong that he was just too quick and kind of lost his trail. So I'm just going to walk this up to the main road. I know this area so well that I never have to worry about anything, but it's actually starting to snow a little bit hard where camera's not picking it up, let's say, but it's actually starting to snow a little bit hard to actually see right now. Double check, my scope's not covered, nope. But if anything exciting happens, I'll make sure to turn on the camera. I'm walking far enough out here. Well, I know I could get my quad right in here. Oh, squirrel on the tree. Yeah, I could get my quad in here, no problem, if I do shoot one. So, been in here down with the quad hundreds of times. Well, back on the main road, and of course, the old man's nowhere to be seen. Now, the fun thing is, where is he? Yeah, just the main road right behind my house, you can say. There's a trail coming up to a gravel pit on the left-hand side. I'm going to guess he never got what I was telling him when I left. And he's going to be about a mile, maybe a kilometer down there. Well, I got to be a little bit quieter because you never know what else I'll see. Well, I just seen another little deer that ran into here, but actually, is that her there? No. Okay. Pretty sure there is a buck and a doe. Can't really tell, but as you guys can see, got a foot of snow. Well, we're back. Yeah, we stopped a little bit because it's windier as freak. And not so much snow in my yard. What if the deer will go in there, in here? Put a little food in there, put a pulley on there, build up my fence. Close it when they jump in, eh? Yeah. But, oh, I don't know when finally. But, long story short, seen 19 deer. Only one that was a buck. So that's kind of not as good, but one that I seen that was clearly a buck. The other one's kind of hard to tell. Well, I guess there was a little spiker, but I don't even count that as being a buck. Ooh, it's warm in here. Oh. But, done for today. Gotta go let the old man in. He didn't want to walk around. But I don't know what we're going to get into today. Maybe I'll make them sit outside for a bit. Drop my keys in the snow, so sit them there dry. But I'll get back to you guys later on, maybe tomorrow morning, and see what's going to happen. Unsure yet. Okay, so we're just deciding where we're going to go for a walk. A lot of deer trackies here, holy shit. And man, Proxy makes these wolf prints look tiny. Yeah, look how small, Dad, come look how small these wolf prints are.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they are small, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's a fox.
I don't know, those are too big for a fox, I think.
No, they're not.
I don't know. A lot of tire tracks out here. From just, well, not a lot, but one other set of tracks. So, that guy did come down there.
I guess so.
Okay, which way are you going?
I don't know where you want to hunt.
Train tracks this way. That one's swampish. This one here is where we just came from. And then that.
To the end of this trail, and we'll get back to our hunting area where we were yesterday.
Well, here's where all the deer are going, so I kind of want to walk that way. But the train tracks are just around the corner, so it's like, holy crap.
You only get for 2 or 3 yards.
I don't know about you, but none of those tracks are even worth chasing.
No.
Yo, look how tiny those are.
Yeah, those are small. That's just a little one.
Yeah, well, where's the mama tracks? So at her, that's a little tiny baby mama. Yeah, none of those are worth
If
even.
you want, I could leave you here. I could leave you here, and I can go up the mile road, and you can meet me over there. And
Well, why not just walk from here?
well, no, because then I could walk the second mile.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
While you're doing this.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, back to the same spot as yesterday. Shouldn't even be talking right now because I just seen a deer run by about 200 yards up. Actually, I think no, that's not him. But just thought I'd kind of make this update. This is an old trail that no one even bothers with anymore, but I still go down it all the time. Especially with my quad. I cut a lot of these logs. And there's my footsteps from last night. See, something else was walking here. Little foxy tracks. But right here is where I thought I seen something run by, but haven't found its tracks yet. About 75 yards from where I thought I seen it. It was small. So that's why I'm kind of being a little bit loud and making this update. Such a beautiful area. Still have plans to put a little off-grid cabin kind of thing in here one day, but this is pretty old growth already, so it means it won't last very long before they come in and cut this. So I'll probably find somewhere with a little bit younger trees. Make it last a bit longer before they come in and cut everything down, that is. Well, I'm just out of here. You can't really see it, but there's a field in the background, about 200 yards from me. I just ran after a deer that I seen booking into this bush. But he's long gone. Yeah. Oh, there's the old man. Oh, there's the old man. Oh, I just missed him. Just seen him for a second there. There he is. But not too big of a deal. They just took off. Basically, I seen one run in. By the time I got up to the bush line, I seen 2 more of them. Probably the same one plus another one on this trail. And they fucked off into that. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I just ran across a freaking field through that bush, and like that's a pretty damn good distance. I don't want to chase them anymore. It would be different if I seen how many horns. Like one was a buck. I just don't know exactly how big, how many horns. I seen horns. Not many. Not huge. So chances are it was only like a little 2-pointer, 2 on each side maybe. But again, if it would have been a big buck, it would have been different. Right there where that line's across the road up ahead is where I decided to come out after crossing. Old man's walking the road. I say road, but I actually mean like a trail kind of like this. Nothing too crazy. Well, I got 2 lines across there. So that's where they were standing. But not too big of a deal. I was just hoping maybe they would go in there and come back out around the corner, but doesn't look like it this time.
Yeah. Beautiful area just to look over.
A lot more fun on a quad, that's for sure.
Probably would be a lot more fun on the quad.
Yeah, right down on the bottom by that quad trail, right by the tree, right in the center of the screen, that green tree. I told the old man I'm going to go over the edge to make a quick update video, and he's like, "Oh, well, I'll drive the truck in there."
Yeah,
I walked up to here, and there's 2 deer that just went booking it up that hill.
Yeah, so
Like,
he says.
Yeah, so I say, hey, don't
I
worry,
never saw no
they'll be in
deer.
the opening over there in the center.
I saw nothing.
You saw nothing because I said, hey, there's deer, get your ass over here.
So why don't you just shoot them?
Because they were running.
Well, you are.
Yeah, well, it would have been a hell of a shot through all that freaking shitty ass grass.
Yeah.
But yeah, beautiful area here for hunting. You can go up on the hill there. Ooh, I just got I just got a bunch of Cabela's emails.
Let's go check out that. And I said, okay, you go there, I'll pull the truck up. I should have left the truck where it was right
Yeah, seen over 10 deer today. A couple of them I put in the scope just for the hell of it, but they weren't worth shooting. But lots of rocks here and mud. Oh, you can't actually see the hill. We just drove up this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we just came up.
I know. I just said we just drove up the hill as steep as this. Well, maybe not quite as steep, but pretty damn close. Well, I'm a sucker right now. I'm a baby. I'm gonna go sit in the truck and wait for the old man to quit playing with his phone. Well, it's now Wednesday morning. Tons of deer tracks here, but well, that's obviously why there's tons of tracks in here. A couple beds. But I just seen one. Couldn't tell if it was a buck or doe, but they decided they wanted to get the fuck out of here pretty quick. But the tracks are everywhere in here. There's an older bed. Those 2 were fresh back there. But of course, if I talk, I'm not going to see anything. So I should be pretty quiet. Couple scrapey areas. Looking for chow. This is a dirt bike trail here. Guess I'm going to take this for a walk. Which way is the snow and wind going? Well, I'll get back to you guys in a bit. Probably take a walk. This one's standing right there, but I can't tell if it's a buck or a doe. I'll try to zoom in without scaring them. But right there, center of the screen, there's 1 deer and there's 1 behind it. But the one in front looks like a doe. My hands are freezing, by the way, right now. I was just holding my scope on it for quite some time. Center of the screen there. They don't seem too afraid of me, but I'm going to see if I could get closer. Chances are they'll run, but I seen another tail wiggle behind it. Yes, I'm talking right now, but that's just because I'm pretty sure it's a doe. Well, I verified they were does, both of them. They're going to come running by this trail, I hope, in a few seconds, maybe back to the main road. My hands are freezing from looking through the scope. I do got gloves, but, you know, I hate wearing gloves. But I'm going to continue walking. Those are the 2, by the way, that were sleeping on the bed. They went that way, but I zoomed in with the digital zoom and kind of tried snapping a few pictures of them, so I'll have to see how those turn out. The way I'm doing this here, if they don't cross in front of me, they're going back. Oh, there they are right in between the... You see them running? There they go. I'm going to shut this off. Oh, they're going to go in front of me in a few seconds here. Leave this zoomed in, you'll see them run by. There the one goes. I'm still going to go for a little bit more of a walk. Because one guaranteed was a doe, the other one was a little hard to tell. So I'm going to go for a little bit more of a walk. You know, I got like 5 hours of walking I could do today, so. Yesterday I walked 12 kilometers, so. Beautiful area. And stupid amounts of deer. We seen 23 deer yesterday. Well, a big buck just ran across. Right over there. I just came out of the bush there. The old man's meant to be waiting in the ditch right here. And he's gone. Well, that kind of sucks, but maybe I'll jog up to that spot and see if I can catch him. You're not allowed shooting on this road itself, but I'll see what happens. Well, I just chased in a buck and came to this guy's tree stand. Well, just gonna take a quick walk down there for a few more minutes and then I'm out of here. That kind of sucks. Wonder if you've been using it. Oh, I better be quiet if I want to find that deer. Huh. No tracks here, and I've been here for a while, but it looks of it. Look at the rust on it. Look at a tree growing through it. You guys see that? There's a tree growing around his tree stand. That tells me that the guy that owns this, look at that. It's strapped to a broken branch. Do you see it? Broken branch strapped to it. Look at the rust on it. Oh yeah, strap's broken. No one been here for a long time. Reinforced there where it broke. Huh. Yeah, the deer just ran right across towards that direction. I came from over there. I'm gonna mark this on a GPS and take a look at it later on. I'll probably put a marker on it and see if anyone's using it. Cause yeah, you can even see where it's clamped onto the tree. That's very old. Well, I just chased in another buck. It is fucking chicken sky. Scared shitless. I don't see him anywhere in here, but this is where I took my Facebook profile picture here on my quad in the spring. It would have been around April time. I came, hung out here for probably about 4 hours. But I was trying to tell my dad about the trail. He said, "What trail?" Well, yeah, you can kind of see there's not much of a trail no more. But by the time I actually even left the trees, I didn't see where the deer went anymore. Too many deer tracks out here. Far too many deer tracks. So I just headed right for this opening here. He could still be hiding in there. I might see him on the way back. But it was just a spiker again. I don't really care for spikers, but as you guys can see what I mean about the deer tracks. They are friggin' everywhere. Friggin' everywhere. You guys gotta remember, we just got fresh snow last night. So yeah, some of those have snow on them, of course, but yeah. But you kind of see the humps here where the old trail used to be. You see it real good when it goes around the corner. A little windy outside today, but what a beautiful day. Beautiful day to murder a deer, yeah. But, well, I don't see him no more. We weren't planning on actually hunting this area. We just happened to see him poke his nose out. We have our planned area for the night, and this case we're on our way to it. And just because it's about to, an hour before dark, had to get my boots wet. They were nice and dry. No, not really. They were soaked from walking. I put on too many kilometers today. But yeah, that's the old trail here where I used to bring my quad in. Well, I better shut this off because you guys are probably getting pretty bored about videos like this. I don't know about you, but I would be. And especially with the wind. I guess I can hear the wind. Oh, I can hear a hawk somewhere in the background too. Okay, I'll shut this down. The old man's just waiting at the far bush line there. But yeah, last night we seen a decent sized buck there. Actually, it wasn't decent sized, but he was a little too camera shy. If you look, weird spot to come out, hey? Even though that's from 2000, still a flower there, hey? A piece of drywall sitting there. Oh, I guess the old man's sleeping. Hey, look, deer tracks right up here. So, yeah, but those were 2 does from everything I could tell. So, Kind of funny. I stood there watching him for like 15 minutes against a tree. Well, and then I realized I had my good camera in here with my zoom lens. I could have got a good video shot of them with that. But I'm not too worried about it. We're not allowed hunting technically on that road. We have to be up on the bank here, or even in the ditch is kind of legal. So some people actually shoot right from the road, but I prefer not to do that. I prefer to actually go for walks in the bush. A lot of deer tracks here too. A lot of deer tracks here. Tons of deer out here. Look at this, man. They were playing good last night, and we had fresh snow last night. All the way down from there. Look at these deer tracks, eh? Yeah, if someone wanted an easy deer, you find them playing here at night, but the little tiny baby ones. Oh, look, he finally started his truck. He's finally ready. Oh, he actually seen me. That's good.
There we go.
You got no service? I got full service up here.
I got 2 bars so far.
Sitting up on the pipeline here. Been here for about 20 minutes just eating lunch.
And now my service is coming in. 3 bars.
Yeah. So we're just having a lunch warm-up break, letting my sneakers dry with the heat. Not really doing that good of a job doing that, but hey, whatever.
Just gonna upgrade before we go.
Yeah, nice area, that's for sure. Just seen 2 deer. We were just parked up ahead for lunch. About 3 poles up there. I just drove back, and as we did about 400 yards, we seen 2 deer jump into the bush. Now there's water in the lake in there. So, been about 10 minutes since I seen them. I'm just seeing if they're back out here. I really doubt it. They're pretty skittish. Yeah, I don't see anything there. I was going to go for a walk, but because there's a lake in the center there, it'd be a hell of a walk to go around it. And don't even know if they're bucks or does. Most likely doe, of course. But yeah, I don't see anything. You can't even see around the corner. I actually originally seen them at the end of that bush line going across. Okay, we're heading back into the city for overnight. I kind of missed my proxy poodle. Yes, she's not out here. Just locking everything up here. And get back to you guys when we get back. Just grabbed everything quickly, leaving the house kind of a mess. I did do dishes. Hey, I did something. Okay, probably get back to you guys in 2 days, and I'll just continue the video there, and you'll never even know I left anywhere. It's raining. Or is it snowing? I really don't even know. But it's cold. And I finally got all my boots that aren't wet. Oh, I thought she wasn't going to start for a second, that old worn out machine. It hit 222,222 kilometers today.
Hey Lily, did you find a fast one? Hey, is that a fast one? Lila, come. Come, Lila.
Are you getting tired already there?
Wow. You see her?
What did she?
She's like
Is there?
leaping in the air after a squirrel.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Started bouncing. Crazy dog. Where's Frog?
Holy! Proxy trying to hit the brakes there. That was kind of funny. Note self cannot operate phone with gloves on. Oh, that sounds a little interesting. Oh.
See what I mean? Lily just like just follow the fight.
Yeah. Oh, that one laid right down there.
Lila. Lila. Lila, come. Come here. Come here. She's like, I just need to make sure everyone's okay
Yeah.
before I walk away.